Welcome in, IllinoisPrep.com football top 10 show. Skylar King alongside Eric Seals, and we'll jump right in. Our number 10 team was featured in our picks from this past week, and Downer South, the Josh Williams show led him to victory.
Yeah, Josh Williams last week went over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns against Downers Grove North, and this is our new top 10 team.
Yeah, you know, and the schedule plays out pretty good for them to potentially run the table.
Yeah.
Number 9.
We got Prairie Ridge, big game last week over Crystal Lake Central.
And a big game coming up
against Crystal Lake South. Yeah.
That we'll be talking about in the preview show. Number 8, Bolingbrook, another team that got a big win over Homewood Flossmoor, one of the teams in conference that beat them last year. This shows you that Bolingbrook's, you know, taking some steps to being an elite team.
A team we had from the beginning of the year, so I'm proud that they're still rolling. If, you know, one of our other teams have dropped out so far, but I have a feeling they'll come back in. But Bolingbrook got a big game this week against our number 7 team, Lincoln Way East, and we'll just let that be the transition. These two teams are going to be it's going to be interesting. I mean, whoever wins this game is going to be, you know, conference champs. So,
yeah, and Lincoln Way pretty much has owned that conference over the years, and so it'd be big for anyone to knock them off in conference. Certainly.
Well, the Raiders, the Brook, as I said, I was going to do
right.
this. The
you
Brook,
love that.
The fact that they get to play at home is a big benefit. And as you said, Lincoln Way East have to play at home with Flossmoor and at Bolingbrook. That's tough.
Yeah, especially it's like there's clearly 3 teams and one of them's got to play both road games.
Yep,
that's tough. 6, Carmel. Yeah, they lost, but it was out of state. We didn't punish East St. Louis earlier in the year when they lost out of state. We don't punish them here. And the Corsair stayed number 6.
Number 5, Loyola, who didn't have Malcolm Weaver in the last game. Not exactly sure what happened, but they said he will be coming back against Mount Carmel this upcoming week.
Shocking. Yeah. Thought he might take a break during the Mount Carmel
Hollywood
game.
Can't be out of that one. Hollywood.
Speaking of Catholic League schools, Joliet Catholic.
Yep.
Number 4, just continues to roll. Yep. You know, it sure looks like we're going to see another 9-0 Hilltoppers team rolling into the playoffs, intimidating everybody in 5A, and, you know, maybe get number 14 this year.
I wish I could say more about JCA, but there's nothing to say. They're rolling over everybody.
Yeah.
So, who do we have next? Number 3, Mount Carmel.
Big game.
Big game coming up for them. This is last year was a real close game. It was up there.
We were there.
Yeah, we were there.
We'll be there again.
Yeah, we'll be there again. And it was a close game, so this one it should be interesting. It's going to be a fantastic game.
Why is it a Loyola 2 years in a row?
I'm surprised. I have no idea. I thought it was going to be at Gately, but someone pulled some strings. They said we're going to be up here again. So
number 2.
Yeah, go ahead. Number 2.
Tommy Shutt, quarterback eating machine. Yeah, you know, again, if they don't go 9-0, although one of our devoted fans in Elmhurst didn't they let us know we need to look out?
Your favorite school, York High School, has wanted you to know, not me because I don't exist.
Oh, yeah.
But they want you to know that York or Glenboro West is going to have a problem with York this year. And we'll just wait till that week happens. That's week 8. We'll wait till that week.
We can pick that game. Oh.
We'll wait till week 8 to talk about that game. I'm not going to spoil it talking about it right now. Number 1, the team that nobody talks about, Maine South.
And
ugly win this one?
I mean, Maine South got to be a little squeamish.
See, that bothers you. It doesn't bother me.
If Maine South, if you're on the 4-time state championship level, you're not losing New Trier.
No,
does that 7-0?
Does that mean you can't have any type of, does every game have to be 1,000% with
No. What I'm saying is,
it has to be. I mean, for effort wise, but every game you're not going to play your best.
Right, but when you have a bad game, you shouldn't have problems with Trier.
Think about it. If you play in a bad game and you still win.
I'm not saying.
Thank you.
I mean, they're that, but I'm saying they're that good.
Yeah,
I think they should have a bad game and beat New Trier by 4 touchdowns.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't want to punish them. I don't want to blame them. We talked about it a little bit, but I think to me, no, they're still the number 1 team.
So Providence
gone. Has been dropped out. Our On the Verge teams, our favorite, the teams that we wouldn't list, but we do list if we had 11 through 15. That's going to be Geneva, Crete Monique, Crystal Lake South.
In no particular order.
In no particular order. Providence is on that list after being dropped out.
Yeah, missing their starting quarterback. I mean,
that was
an ugly game, turnovers.
Yep. Followed by St. Rita and Glenbard North.
Yeah. Sneaky DVC championship run.
Try to get in there.
Glenbard North. That conference is down.
Could be their year.
No one's really talking about that conference, but Glenbard North looks to be the favorite.
There you go.
So there you have it. Illinois Prep's new top 10. Couple big games coming up this week that can definitely shake it up. But, depending on how impressive people are, we might have a new number one. You can see.
You think so?
Yeah. So I'm going to get vetoed. So Malcolm Weaver, hypothetically, goes and hangs like
Hollywood.
50 on Frank Lenti and company. They don't get any consideration.
No, especially because Bing Top has been beating them the last few years.
Oh.
Be honest with it. Got to be honest with it. But that's Hollywood though. I'll talk about that later. All right, go ahead.
So until next week, you can always hit us up at Skylar iPrep, at Eric iPrep. Let us know what you're thinking on the message boards, and we will see you next time here at IllinoisPrep.com.